Put it on there. Here. All right. So we did this stock.
Hold on, I can you rotate it so I can know what I'm filming?
Just have it close, whatever. We did the stock yesterday.
Okay, pause for 1 second. I'm turning it, and you're gonna rotate the camera.
Well, let me see if I can rotate it. I don't know. If not, we're gonna have to stop it.
Just hit rotate. Right there. Right there.
All right.
Hey,
There
there.
we go. All right.
See, look at that. Now I know what I'm doing.
So we made the stock yesterday. You let it sit, skimmed the top of it, and now I'm I'm filling the quart jars. So we're gonna get 6 quarts of stock out of this that we did yesterday, and it needs to be pressure canned, and so it'll be pressure canned for 25 minutes in quarts at 10 pounds of pressure plus the altitude. So one of the things I would say is this is a great book.
And it's not expensive. I remember picking it up for like nothing.
Yeah, it's really a great book, and it gives you the basics. And it's one of the things like, if electronics fail and you have everything, all your resources that are electronic, like you need paper copies of stuff. And this is a great book. But yeah, we're just filling jars right now. It's going to go straight in the pressure canner. We got dinner going. We are going to grill some pork chops.
Look at all those pretty oils back there.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pretty oils back there. And those are food grade.
Those are food grade
Right?
oils.
What are those? Tell me about them.
Those are Young Living's Vitality oils. So we use those for spicing our food. But you don't have to use as much as actual herbs and spices.
Like, I remember we did guacamole, and
It's like 2 or 3 drops of
it literally was like, maybe 1 or 2 drops of lime.
Yeah.
And the whole guacamole was like limed up.
Yeah, it was yummy. But
was
now,
awesome.
like, when you use even something more herbaceous, you need, like, literally nothing.
Yeah.
Just you stick a toothpick in it and stick it in your food. But anyways, getting back to your canning.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't use wide mouth jars.
But that's what we had.
But it was a brand new pack, and I didn't want to have to clean up some of our previous used jars, so it was easy just to grab it. Normally, I wouldn't use wide mouth for something like this because it's so liquid. But it just made it easy for today. But we're gonna get this in, and we are going to can this, and we will have stock on the shelf. And I've heard, because of the cilantro we have growing, that Mrs. Squid is going to be making some salsa.
We're out of salsa, so
We're
I
out
have
of
to.
salsa.
We usually have anywhere from 12
10
to
to
15.
12,
yeah,
yeah.
in the cabinet, and I've given them all away, or we've eaten them, so it's time for salsa.
And we have a ton of cilantro outside right now, so we're going to make that.
You can probably pour the rest of that off, right?
Yeah, it's close. I actually could get another quart out of this, but I think I'll put it in the fridge, and
I'll use it.
We'll use
Probably,
it this week. Maybe do some
I'll-
risotto.
Yeah, I'll do risotto
Yeah.
this week, or we have a cute baby eating a cucumber right here.
I'll finish filling that in a second. Yeah, eating a cucumber, baby Elijah.
Yummy cucumber.
Cucumber. Yummy, right? Is that good? But yeah, so the canner that I have, I started out actually with, when I first started canning, I started with a very cheap canner that it was aluminum, and it had a rubber seal around it. And I still have it because we actually do like some big cooking in it, like when we do salsa, or we do
spaghetti sauce.
chili, or we do spaghetti sauce that we then can. But then after I got comfortable with canning, I moved to the All-American, which I really, really like. It seals really good.
A little bit more cost.
It is a little bit more cost, but it also has the gauge that goes on top for what pounds of pressure you need. The other one, while it was good and helped me learn, you had to like dial it in, otherwise the pressure could go up. So
Another cucumber?
you have another cucumber.
Okay, I have another one.
So that was the only disadvantage, but the whole thing about it was for me to learn, to learn canning. And I had done it growing up with my mom and dad because they were big gardeners. We had a huge garden, and we used to can all kinds of stuff all year long. Yeah, we'll make a risotto this week. That'll be good. So I got all those filled up. I'm going to close them up. I'm going to get them in the canner. We'll get it up to pressure, and we'll get these sealed, and they will go in our pantry.
Our messy pantry right now.
Yeah, it still needs to be cleaned because we just have food literally everywhere. And again, like I said in a previous video, like this is our like to eat pantry,
Till it runs out.
not our food storage. And
When you have boys, you have to have this.
you do have to have this. But I would guess that in here, we would have anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks of food, or 2 to 3 months of food before we even have to go to our long-term storage. So it's kind of one of our plans that we prep for to make sure that it's really bad before we got to go into our big storage, which you've seen in the previous video. So, I mean, you can see the buckets, flour, grain, you name it, sugar, salt, and then tons of spices, tons of salt. And then we have all kinds of like our stocked up stuff up there. So,
And we just got the taco sauce yesterday, by the
yeah.
way.
And by the way, if you're from around here, Allsup's taco sauce is literally unbelievable.
On eggs especially.
And on eggs. Hey, baseball squid, you want to say hi?
Our house is a mess.
Well, whatever. Life is a mess. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get these clothes up, get them in. And I hope you found some information in that valuable. This is really hot right now. I've got it to the line that I need to pressure cook this. And I missed that comment. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're doing this tonight. So you guys have a great night.